remain sanity.
Still wearing the same sweater from the last video because, Christmas and shit.
Because, Christmas and shit.
Yeah, Christmas and shit.
Oh.
Yeah, we're a little tired today, guys. Just got back from seeing Ha Ha Davis and some other comedians. They were pretty fucking funny. I'm not gonna lie. I am Blackberry. And Marcus
Something. I don't remember who it was.
I'm checking the YouTube.
And then some random dude from Denver.
Marcus Banks comedy.
Yeah, Marcus Banks. And
Some
then
random. I forgot the first guy's name.
Right.
He was the opener.
He was
the opener.
He was okay. He was okay.
He got me to chuckle a couple of times, but
yeah.
All right, we're not here to talk about comedy. We're here to talk about everybody's America's favorite pastime. No, it's not baseball. Not baseball. I mean, the Rockies are trash anyways, but we're here to talk about gaming, video games.
Mm-hmm. It's the end of the year, which means that the Game Awards have passed.
Yep.
Which means that it was a good year for gaming. I'm not gonna lie.
It was
We
a
had
pretty
probably
solid
honestly one of the best years in gaming that I've been a part of since I don't know, probably since 2017, 2018. I'm not gonna lie. There were a lot of good games this year.
Some great games this year.
Some great games,
Some
incredibly
amazing
great
games.
Stray,
Elden Ring,
God of War, Horizon Zero Dawn, Call of Duty.
Call of Booty.
What else came out, bro? There's so many. High on Life is out now. Splatoons was out. Pokemon is out. It's such a great. This was just a good year.
Plague Tale Requiem, if you're into that game.
Yeah.
Horizon Zero Dawn, Forbidden West.
Sonic Frontiers,
which surprisingly blew my mind.
I mean, it was the first open world Sonic game, so I expected it.
I didn't expect it to be that good.
Mm-hmm.
Giving Sonic's track record.
Resident Evil, the DLC for Resident Evil dropped.
Right.
Man, there were so many games, and of course, I'm looking forward to 2023. There's gonna
be some amazing games in 2023 for sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, but the year wasn't always great. There was a lot of flops this year too. There was not that many.
Battlefield 2042.
Wait, did that come out this year or did that come out last year?
I think it came out this year.
I think that came out last year. But it's already on fucking Game Pass and it's already trash.
I don't know.
And then this year we saw the revival of fucking Cyberpunk, which I got a bone to pick with everybody. Because I wanna hold the floor for a minute. Because I played Cyberpunk when the game just came out and it was shit. And nobody wanted to play it. Oh, it's crashing the systems. It's not meant for current gen things. And CD Projekt Red rushed it. I'm like, here's the thing.
It wasn't. They didn't say it wasn't going to be optimized for the last gen.
They didn't say it was.
Failed to mention that.
And here's the thing. Here's where I just the math ain't mathing right. And this is where I'm talking to all gamers, and I always say gamers are fucking entitled. Because y'all will sit there and bitch and moan until because the game's not out yet, it's not ready, and then you'll have somebody like CD Projekt Red and they're like, it's not ready. Well, how come it's not ready? Well, you realize we had COVID and we were short-staffed and we couldn't get the game out, and it's a very high demanding game. Well, that just sounds like an excuse. I just want the game out. Okay, fine. Here's the fucking game. Well, now it's broken, and then you got game developers sitting there going,
we've been trying to tell you.
Fucking told you.
Right.
And then you're like, well, no, it's not a good game. And this is why I say gamers are entitled, because they will sit there and piss and moan about a game not being out yet, and it keeps getting pushed back. Like, you ever stop to think that maybe because the game got pushed back is because they aren't happy with it, the game developers aren't happy with it? But no, because y'all want to play the game and can't sit there and wait. And everyone's always like, oh, well, with Cyberpunk, they had all these years to do it. So it wasn't ready. COVID fucked a lot of things up. Maybe they were ready for it to drop in 2020, and it just wasn't ready. And so that's my gripe. And we got the revival of Cyberpunk this year.
Because of the anime.
Because the anime came out. And now everybody wants to dick ride Cyberpunk because they fixed it. No. Keep that same energy, because y'all wasn't fucking when the game first came out. I enjoyed the shit out of it. I beat it 4 fucking times. I beat it despite the bugs. And now it's out for current gen systems, and it's got a DLC coming with Idris Elba in it, and now y'all want to hoot and holler.
Wait. Idris Elba's going to be in it?
Yeah, in the new DLC.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, so now everyone's like, oh, well, Cyberpunk's a really good game. Yeah, alright. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. That's my only gripe. But other than that, like,
Okay. We're talking about the Game Awards, and this man went in a whole, like, 2-minute
I needed that because I'm so tired.
That's funny.
No, we're talking about games. We're still on topic.
Yeah, we're still on topic.
I'm just so tired of the entitlement that gamers have. And I remember back in the day, bro. I remember back in the day with the days of the PS2 and the Xbox, and we had games that had the worst fucking graphics, like shit graphics. Like it looked like I was playing the game with a kaleidoscope. And you say it's nostalgia, but everyone's like, oh, like. Nobody gave a fuck about graphics back in the day, dog. Everybody cared about quality story.
Well, because we thought it was like high-tier graphics growing up.
Okay, I get that, but here's the thing. And now all of a sudden, because we have these groundbreaking graphics and we have ray tracing, we have 60 FPS, if a game doesn't hit that bar, y'all immediately shit on it. And it's like, oh, wow. I remember back in the day when things were a lot more simple and we just cared about the fucking game.
I also remember that we got the full game and we went and unlocked cool shit. We actually had to beat the game multiple times.
Yeah.
Not grab mom and dad's credit card, but here we are.
It's a lot.
You wanted that cool Hayabusa skin in motherfucking Halo 3? You had to put in some pain.
You had to do a lot. And this year really kind of exposed the gaming world, like the gaming fan base for what they really are. And even game like developers are like, y'all are entitled as fuck. And y'all ask for all this and we give it to you and it's still not good enough. And then like you have all these people that are shitting on all these games, and I'm like, okay, well, you try.
You also had a lot of small time studios making a lot of games. Like I didn't like the indie scene was major this year.
The indie scene is always huge. One of the game of the years was Tunic.
Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't played it, but I heard it was great.
Freaking Stray didn't Stray win?
Stray won best indie game.
It won best.
It didn't win best game of the year, but it won best indie game.
It was
I don't know how it wasn't an indie game, but.
Because it was from a small-time studio.
Oh, well. Okay.
If it's a small-time studio, it's not like a big AA studio like Bethesda, Activision, Blizzard, EA. It's going to be, if it's a smaller, not well-known developer,
right?
It's considered indie.
Yeah, I get that.
So that's why Sifu got nominated. Sifu was honestly probably one of the best PS5 exclusives that year. One of. Because if you're a martial arts fan, then that game was for you.
Mm-hmm. It was a pretty good game. No, there was a lot of great games this year, and it
High on Life is an indie game.
Mm-hmm. And here's my thing: is folks always want to talk about there was this dude that I was watching his TikTok, and I always bring it up. This dude had the goal to be like, bro, gaming's boring. I'm like, bro, this is one of the best years in gaming. You're only saying gaming is boring because all you play is the same 5 fucking games. You play. Apex, 2K, GTA, and fucking Warzone. That's all you fucking play. Of course you're going to say gaming is boring because you don't sit there and nosedive into... You don't broaden your gaming palette. You're just sitting there being one-dimensional playing one type of game. And there's folks out there that say that. Like, oh, gaming's boring if I don't play this certain game. Like, if I don't play anything outside of this realm. Of course you're going to be bored because you don't... Right. You don't play single-player games. You only play games that are popular on streaming, like on Twitch. So, of course, you're going to be like, gaming's boring because it doesn't hit the same. And they're like, oh, well, gaming doesn't feel like it did back in 2020. Nigga, because everybody was stuck at home. Of course it doesn't feel the same. We all got jobs, nigga.
Right.
Go to work.
Right. While y'all was quarantining, I was still going to work. I was essential, according to Walgreens. That's bullshit. Anyways, I don't work there anymore, so I could trash Walgreens all I want. So, but anyways, going back to gaming.
Say anyways one more time?
Anyways. Okay. You asked. Teddy, you get off the keyboard.
I think it was a great day it was a great year for gaming despite a lot of dumb shit and a lot of the fans kind of shitting on, fans being fans.
And I don't here's my thing, since we're kind of griping about gaming right now. I don't like one-dimensional players.
I really don't.
I don't.
Gaming,
like when you said gaming is boring, I'm like, how? I'm like, go play other games.
Literally, I don't understand. Go play other games. I get it if that's something you enjoy because you're you're a streamer.
Not even a streamer. But you play a certain game. Okay,
you play a certain game. That's fine. That's your niche. That's fine. I get it. But you can't say this is a really hot take. You can't say you're a gamer if you only play 1 or 2 games.
That
That doesn't make you a gamer.
No. That's not a hot take. I think the entire gaming community agrees.
I don't know, bro. I've seen some people like gaming is gaming despite what you play, and I get that. If you want to play Animal Crossing all the fucking time, fine. If you want to play Pokemon all the time, fine. If you want to play fucking Minecraft, fine. But you
Get out of my room playing Minecraft.
You can't call yourself a gamer if you sit there and be like, oh, I play 2K all the fucking time, so I'm a mad gamer, bro. Like, no, you just play
You're a
2K.
2K
And that's
player.
fine.
That's
totally okay to admit.
100% okay.
If you just want to sit there and just play
100%.
2K, by all means, fine. But you can't sit there and say that you're a gamer. I'm sorry. You just can't. That's just how it is. A gamer is somebody that can play different types of games and adapt to different types of gaming styles. Like, I can go from playing FPSs to fucking story games to fucking MMORPGs. Like, my gaming catalog right now is very, very, is very, very diluted. I can play Warcraft, I can play Warframe, I can play Call of Duty, I can play Need for Speed, and then I can play Miles Morales. Those are totally different games.
And Elden Ring.
No. And totally different games.
Play the fucking game.
No.
Play Elden Ring.
Beat Resident Evil then.
Alright, deal.
I'm not playing Elden Ring. Anyway,
Resident Evil then.
I already knew you weren't going to play Resident Evil. You already have too many games to beat as it is.
Okay, fuck you. Alright, don't put me on blast. Just play Elden Ring.
Not doing it.
Alright, cool. It's fine. It's fine. That's fair. Fine. Sure.
You can't sit there and say that you are a gamer. You literally only play one specific game. If that one specific game makes you happy, great. But you can't call yourself a gamer and get mad when other people press you on it. Just accept it. This is just what it is.
Alright, would you consider mobile gamers gamers now, since we have like games like Genshin Impact taking over?
Being completely non-biased, yes, because we have Genshin Impact. Like, we have games like we have Genshin Impact, but Genshin Impact is also not a mobile exclusive game.
Exactly.
You can also play it on PC.
Right.
So I wouldn't necessarily say mobile gaming is gaming, but I also can't shame it.
Right.
So like I can't be hypocritical and say like, oh, I can't count mobile gaming as gaming, because it's still a console no matter how you set it up. Like if you have an Android and you go to your Android and you download a game, they have specific game modes that you can set up on your phone. Like we have, like there's tons of mobile games that make ton of money.
There's also a lot of phone companies like Google who are optimizing their phones
to
for
play a game. Like my Pixel 7 can be optimized to play a game as if they have controllers. Like they have setups that you can use to play your games on.
Right. Shoot, Backbone came out of nowhere for like the iPhones and was like, hey, you want to play Game Pass on your phone? You can.
Mm-hmm. Like you can play, like, and here's the thing, like if you have an Xbox and you have Game Pass, you can play some games that are optimized and play them on your phone with remote play. I remember times that I would be going to work, I would just whip out my phone and start playing Resident Evil 7 on the way to work. And like, cool. if we're talking about that, if that's technically, like if they're technically doing that, then yes, mobile gaming is still gaming, because you're just taking what you're doing from the cloud and putting it on your, on the way to go. And
also there's a lot of game developers for phones too.
Oh yeah, there's tons.
Like literally, the Apple has the entire arcade, which is separate.
Yeah.
It's like its own separate tab from
Pixel has Google has the same thing. Android has a whole thing. They have literally a whole tab. You can set up a profile, all that stuff, as if it's like a console. And they have like a cloud and shit for like.
Shoot, don't act like y'all weren't playing Words with Friends in high school.
Right. I mean, and that's the thing too, is like we can't keep fucking gatekeeping all these games, and like we can't keep like. I'm a shit on them because they need to be. PlayStation niggas need to calm down.
Oh Lord, here we go.
I'm just saying. That's all I'm saying. They just need to calm down because they gatekeep the PlayStation community. Everybody else be chilling. You can't tell me I'm wrong. You can't sit there and say that like.
I'm just laughing because I own all 3 systems.
There you go. You can own like the console wars are dead, bro.
Console wars are stupid.
They're so fucking stupid. It makes no fucking sense.
Shut up,
and just play your fucking
your goddamn
game.
Spider-Man. Play your goddamn Halo.
We have exclusives. Steam? No, the fuck you don't. These are ours.
Right? Like, just shut up. Play your game. Just, God, fuck this stupid console war shit.
It shouldn't be a thing.
It's so stupid.
It should not be a thing.
It's so stupid.
I feel like, honestly, PlayStation users are like those fucking weird iPhone users that have to go out of their way to let you know that you have one.
Shut up, bitch. You have an iPhone 6 in 2022.
Like,
Don't
dog.
talk to me.
I feel like a lot of people at this point just say,
Do you have an iPhone 6 charger? A what?
You know what's funny to me? And I was thinking about this the other day, bro. I feel like people get a PlayStation just to say they have a PlayStation because it's a flex.
The same way that people get an iPhone to say they have an iPhone.
And that's literally it. Nobody wants to admit it, but guess what? PlayStation is the iPhone of the gaming community.
Right?
Everybody wants one, everybody has one, and they all shit on somebody who doesn't have one. Right. And then everybody else is just minding their own fucking business. You literally have Xbox niggas that just sit here and we're just enjoying Xbox. And they're like, oh, well, my controller has haptic feedback so you can feel when you get shot.
Good for you.
Fantastic.
Good for you.
Like, bro, you know what's bad? When I don't even shit on PC niggas no more.
Because you have a PC.
I have a PC. But guess what? You wouldn't know that if I asked you because I didn't go out of my way to be like, I have a PC. Like...
Now, if you built a PC, by all means, brag about that shit. That's not easy.
It's not. It's kind of hard.
Like, if you built that shit from the ground up, by all means, please, brag about that shit.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Go ahead.
It just irks me, bro, because it's just like, bro, just let people play games, bro. Like, no system is better than the other system. Like, okay, cool. The PS5, and that's why
My biggest gripe about the PS5, though, is the memory. Like, why do you only have 512 gigabytes of memory?
Xbox is like, bro, we have a terabyte. Just
right.
go buy the expansion pack and you're fine.
If you get a Series X like the one that we have, you already have a terabyte of memory.
Right.
There's no point in making, and this is not me just shitting on game companies like Microsoft or Sony. There's no point in making a new generation of consoles if you're going to make them have the same storage space as last generation's, memory. That's what Josh was saying in the group chat. It's like, okay, why would I buy a PS5 if it's only 512 gigabytes and almost every game is 100 plus gigabytes now?
Yeah.
Makes no
that too.
sense.
That's my gripe. It's like, stop making these fat ass games, dog. And it's like,
I get it. If it's a AAA studio and there's a lot going on in the game, for example, Forza.
There's a lot
going on in Forza. There's a lot going on in Call of Duty. There's not that much going on in High on Life. That's why it's only 22 something.
I wouldn't even say. Here's my thing with Call of Duty, though. I like Call of Duty. Don't get me wrong. But some of those updates make no fucking sense. Like, why on God's green earth are you making me do a 65 gig update just to fix some texture details? That's dumb. You're not adding anything. Here's my thing. If you're going to make an update more than 10 gigs, add something to the game. If it's like a texture thing, or if it's like, or if you're reworking the game, if you're trying to do what Cyberpunk did and you're trying to fix it in big batches, yeah, cool. Come out with patch updates. That makes sense. But if you're gonna do what Call of Duty does and be like, here's a 18 gig update. Okay, what's the 18 gig update? We just fixed this. Did you add anything to it? No.
We added a few.
Then why the fuck am I?
Well, no, they add a few things. They might add a map here or two. Like this last update was to bring shipment into the game.
That made sense though.
It
was a new map. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
If it's just some weird shit like, oh, we're fixing a bug, then it shouldn't make any sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're fixing a bug, it shouldn't be more than 10 gigs. Stop making these games that have fat ass files, and now you're making the gamer have to go and get that external or that extra space because of course they want to play it. But you keep...
And why are these external hard drives over $200 something fucking dollars?
And it's literally this big. For the Xbox, why? It's literally this fucking big. I kid you not. It is literally
probably the same
big.
size as the PS5, but you're getting the Seagate company.
Yeah. Well, you know what's really fucked up about the Xbox? If you get a Series S, not the Series X. If you get a Series S, they don't tell you this unless it's time to play the game. They don't tell you this, but you cannot play Xbox Series S/X games that are optimized for that console without getting you can't put them on an external hard drive. Mm-hmm. If you put it on an external hard drive, you can't play it because it has to be ran from the internal storage of the game. So that being said,
same with the PS5.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah, same with the PS5.
Yeah. So you have to put the game on the internal hard drive, and that takes up room. So it's like, oh, I want to play Call of Duty. Okay, Call of Duty is 67 gigs. Okay, well, there's half my fucking memory for the internal storage, so now I have to get the thing.
Shoot, it's fatter on Xbox. It's like 116 something gigs.
Yeah, it's insane to me.
Fucking ridiculous.
It's fucking insane.
It's abnormal.
It makes no sense. It makes absolutely no sense. And it's like, there's a lot of cons to it, but I highly enjoy the direction that gaming is going. It's gaining popularity every single day, but there are definitely its downsides, and maybe the fans, but there's also the companies. And here's my soapbox.
Oh my god, 2023. Can we get rid of microtransactions?
I was just about to get down. I'm glad you said that. I was just about to say that.
Please get rid of microtransactions.
Can we
Because
also...
microtransactions are stupid.
Okay. I'm gonna play devil's advocate for a minute. I get microtransactions if the game is free to play and that's the only way for the game to make money.
Overwatch 2.
Get that. Or fucking Apex. Or fucking Warzone. I get
Fortnite.
that. Or Fortnite.
That's okay. That's
Those
the
are the
exception.
only. That's the exception because it's free
But
to play.
if I spend $70 on a game, and now I have to, instead of playing the game to unlock shit, I gotta give you my credit card to unlock this cool camo for this gun. That is bullshit to me.
Mm-hmm.
That is straight up bullshit. Like, I don't get that. I'm like, why? What? I gave you $70.
I already
expect a
paid
full
you
game.
$70. I already paid you $70. Now I got to give you an extra like $30 for a battle pass.
Yeah, because we like money.
And here's the thing: no one, like I was saying in the car, no one's holding EA accountable. So we really can't say shit to EA. This is why EA keeps getting away with the shit that they get away with. Because we're not.
Y'all keep buying the same game.
We keep buying the same fucking shit because, like, we're not doing anything. And this kind of goes back to one of our episodes before. It's like the whole cancel culture thing. It doesn't exist in any aspect because we're gonna sit there and bitch and moan about how Madden isn't fixed. It only appealed to the Madden Ultimate Team. Oh, FIFA. Well, I guess the only exception with FIFA, it's still gonna be the same fucking game. But
EAFC now.
It's just EAFC. But they're still gonna fucking like fix it and stuff. But here's the thing. It's like y'all are not going to do anything about it because we're still gonna sit there and put money into Madden every single year because we're not holding Madden accountable. We're not holding EA accountable for them to go, shit, we really need to make some changes.
Here's the thing. If you start hitting these companies in their pockets, they'll start listening to us.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like, they'll start listening. They'll be like, okay, these motherfuckers here have, bankrupted us damn near. So now we should probably start listening to our fan base, our customer base.
We make you money. We give you the money so that way you can do this. EA.
Right.
This is not to just EA. It's to everybody.
Nah, fuck that. We're talking about EA. I'm just playing up.
We're talking about Bethesda. We're talking about EA. And we're talking about fucking Blizzard. The three big ones. And I'm looking at the camera right now, so you know it's serious.
Don't get me started on Blizzard.
I want, and I know they're not gonna watch this, but I want EA to hear this.
I'm about to send it to the email.
I want them to hear this. If you want, we give you money to put into your product, which means that you should reciprocate that and give us a good fucking game.
Talk to
and
them.
then be like, well, how come no one's buying your game? Because, bitch, guess what? No one's buying your shit anymore.
Talk to them.
If you want more production and you want these companies to stop dropping off, then stop doing the same copy and paste shit. I don't care if you like money. You're not getting any more of my money. That's plain and simple.
Oh, talk to them, nigga.
You're not getting more of my money.
Show them the TV on the jet, Batman.
Because you know what? Mm-hmm. This is why 2K is more of a popular game than Madden. You want to know why? Because 2K gives a shit about their fan base. They keep doing
2K
shit.
also caters to the streamers.
That's fine, but they also appeal to the casual gamers too.
That's true, but here's the thing. Here's another point that we made. The streamers are also having their foot in the door in how these games are being made.
Oh my god!
Which is another thing.
Bullshit. Absolute utter dog shit.
I see it as a double-edged sword. Okay, if companies are going to listen to the streamers and the streamers have the same problems we do, then guess what? They're going to fix those problems. But
they're not.
No. If the streamers are bitching about something simple as slide cancel is gone, look here, bitch. Play Call of Duty. Stop bitching about slide cancel.
Stop bitching. Just play the game.
Just play the game. And then then here's the thing. Again, since these companies are like foot and nail balls deep with these streamers. They're gonna be like, oh yeah, we should probably put slide canceling back. No.
Now you're ruining it for the casual gamer. And then again, it's that double-edged sword that you were saying. It's like, you got all these hardcore gamers, the whole phrase, get good. It's like, bro, just get good. I don't have time to do that.
That started as a joke in the From Software.
I know, but it's become a beast of its own thing. Everyone's like...
it was more of a joke, like, you just gotta get good, bro.
Right, but now it's become an actual thing.
Okay.
And now everyone's like, we're just gonna get good, bro. I don't have fucking time to get good. I have a job. Right. All right? I have to be gone 8 hours a day. And the last thing I want to do is come home and get fucking blasted and have a 3-27 record in Call of Duty because I have a bunch of neckbeards in my fucking lobby who all they do is play Call of Duty all fucking day.
All right, now I'm looking at the camera, Activision.
Oh, shit.
Because you didn't see my tweet, so I'm gonna make this clear. Get rid of skill-based matchmaking. Please.
Please!
For
the love of fucking God!
Or fix it. Just
get rid of it or fix it. There should be no fucking reason as to why us two get into a lobby, do really, really well. We go 32-14. We're feeling ourselves. We get on. And in the next match, we get shat on like the Denver Broncos. Jesus. I said it.
Okay, yeah, you said it.
It makes no fucking sense.
You're more mad about that than me.
Nah.
I was going to say... Here's what I propose to fix said skill-based matchmaking issue. All right, here maybe Activision might hear this. I'm not a streamer, but maybe you might hear this, Activision.
Talk to him.
So, this might be, maybe the Call of Duty community might agree. Let's say you play 10 matches. And, okay, out of those 10 matches, let's say you have 4 good games, 6 bad games. They go, okay, they take those numbers and go, this dude really kind of, here's his average. Let's put him in the lobby with people who have the same average as him. Mm-hmm. That would probably make skill-based matchmaking 10 times better.
Yes.
Because the way skill-based matchmaking works, like you said, you can go in, you play shipment, you're doing like 85 and like 20. Mm-hmm. And then they go, oh yeah, you can hang out with the big boys, and they just throw you into like the pool, the deep end, like fucking swim. Learn how to swim? I don't know how to swim. Well, fucking learn. Like, what the fuck do you mean?
And now my KD is shit because I just got shot on 6 games in a row.
My KD is terrible. My win-loss ratio is shit because now you got me playing.
And now I don't want to play the game.
You got me playing LA Thieves and fucking Atlanta FaZe.
Right. Now I don't want to play the game because I'm getting shot on and I'm not having a good time.
And then I say some real fucked up shit and I'm like, I'm going to High on Life or something.
Right. And now my night is ruined because all I wanted to do was get on Call of Duty and play with my friends. That's simple as it. But
there's also a secret setting to fix it too. And here's the thing. Activision, you gotta get better at telling us these settings. Instead of these streamers. So, for those who don't know, you can switch your lobbies to, because it's perpetually set to competitive, but you don't know that. So if you ever noticed in the main menu, the lobby menu, for multiplayer, it says find a party.
Yes.
You can go and set your lobby parties, whatever, to casual. I'm like, so.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that.
How were we supposed to know that? Like, that's not fair. Like, how am I supposed to know that?
I had a streamer tell me.
And here's the thing: why is it automatically set to competitive? Why do they automatically assume that just because I'm playing Call of Duty, I'm playing competitive Call of Duty? Not even just Call of Duty. Apex, Fortnite, Forza, Madden, FIFA, any game that has any online aspect.
I don't think Forza really has skill-based matchmaking though.
No, they kind of do because they have they have the ranked and then they have the casual.
But it's not as bad as
But it's not as
Activision.
bad. In Forza, you just have dumb shit. Like, people just try to drive you off the road or some stupid shit.
Right.
Like, there's really no online scene for Forza. The only thing for Forza is, like, people just get on and play car meets. That's besides the point. It's like, I guess Forza would be a bad example. But I guess a good example would be, like, fucking Apex. Apex is dying.
Yeah.
Apex is dying. I've heard from multiple people that they don't like Apex anymore because guess what? To your point, they are feeding to the streamers. And that makes no fucking sense because back in our day before streaming was a thing...
Right. How are you? You're a streamer, not a developer.
Exactly. They had a balance. Stop trying to make the game worse for everybody else so you can get better. And then when somebody shits on you, you're like, well, why don't you just get good, bro? I don't have fucking time. For the 10th time, for the love of God, if I hear get good one more time, I'm just going to... Oh, dude.
Bro, just get good.
Dog. I'm just going to...
Bro, just get good. It's not that hard.
Dude, I'm gonna do what old boy did to the fucking in that one podcast episode and swing on him.
Oh, on the No Jumper.
On the No Jumper podcast, I'm serious, dog. Like, I'm just so sick of it. It just blows my mind. And, yeah, there's some games. Here's the thing. About the whole get good thing, I'm going to get good in the game if I find it worth it to get good.
Right.
That's a super unpopular opinion. If I want to get good about a game, I'm going to put time into an effort where I know I can grow and I can get good, and I'm not going to have sweaty neckbeards ruin the game for me. That's my thing.
Right.
Like, it's
anything with the online component, you're probably going to have a bad time, though.
That too. Good segue. Because here's an unpopular opinion. Not every game needs to have some kind of online play.
Bro, please.
Stop doing that.
Sometimes I just want a nice story-driven. That's why High on Life is such a refresher. Now, granted, it's just a rolling comedy. If you like Rick and Morty, I highly suggest get the game. It's free on Game Pass. If you hate Rick and Morty, you're not into that type of comedy.
Don't play
this game. I would say if you want to play this game, it's gonna be a hurdle. Like Falcon at Game Ranks said, shout out to Game Ranks. It's gonna be a challenge. It's gonna be a challenge, but at the same time, it's such a fresher breath of air because it's just a single player game. There's no online. There's no multiplayer. I could just get it on, play
do what I want to
as
do,
long as I want,
and
find the collectibles, and then get off.
That's it.
That's it. That's all I'm asking for. It's just more single player story driven games.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking to you, Xbox.
Hey, listen. I love my Xbox. Don't get me wrong, but this is where Xbox is lacking. But Xbox has even said that we appeal to multiplayer, which is fine because they came out and said that.
Well,
but they do also have
Xbox Live has been around longer than PSN.
Exactly.
And Xbox Live is all about playing with friends.
That Xbox comes out every fucking year and says it. They're like, every year when they do their Xbox showcase, they say the same thing though. They say the same thing. They go, we are trying to make our multiplayer experience better. I get that. That's cool.
That's fair.
It's fine.
I respect
because it's made by Microsoft, which makes PC, which does online stuff. That's cool. That's cool. That's fine. But here's where I get upset. You should have a balance. You need to make it. You want more options. Like if I get a game, for example, GTA. Good example. If I get GTA and I want to play GTA for the story, make an option. It's like everyone's upset about. No, here's the thing. It's like, and this is where I was getting at. It's like everyone's always upset that GTA Online is just getting all the funding. They're beating it with a dead horse. They're beating a dead horse at this point.
Yeah.
Here's what you do. You take GTA Online, make it to their own separate game, then give us GTA 6. And then, when GTA 6 comes out, you make the option to be like, oh, hey, by the way, if you want to play it online, there's GTA Online. Make it a separate thing. You can turn it on or off. Just have a little toggle thing.
I was going to say, but here's my question. Would GTA 6 Online be a thing?
No, because there's just GTA Online. Look how big GTA Online is. GTA Online is it's like DC Universe. It's so big it could be its own fucking thing.
Warner Brothers try, trust me.
Shit. Well, I mean, people still play DC Universe.
Yeah.
There's still people that DC Universe is still up and running. They still do shit every single day.
I can believe it.
But
so that means Club Penguin can come back. Let's go.
God damn it.
Hey, nah, man, I miss my Club Penguin.
But that's what you need to do. You need to make a game, and you're like, okay, we want to add online shit to this game. I think it'd be really great.
Right.
But here's what you do. That's fine. If you want to make the game online, you want to have like different types of shit, like arenas, raids, stuff like that, cool. Make that an option, but don't shove it down the player that wants to have the single player experience and just play the game for what it is. Like, make that an option when you first turn the game on. Be like, okay, I don't want online. Turn it off.
Right? Like, do you
turn
want to
off.
turn this off?
Just turn it off. Do you want to turn online, or do you? It's like crossplay features. Every single game that I play that has crossplay features.
Okay, I'm so glad you mentioned crossplay. Can we please filter out who we want to play crossplay with?
Mm-hmm.
Because there have been times where I could be enjoying Call of Duty.
Are you about to shit on PC players?
Exactly what I'm about to do.
Shit on PC players?
Yes.
Okay.
And then I get into a lobby and it's like PC. I'm like, oh my god, bro.
You know what they're gonna say to you though?
Oh, we're the master race.
But you know what else they're gonna say?
Get
good, bro.
Yeah, shut up. Shut up. Go take a shower.
No. But all jokes aside, you're fucking
like
100% right.
We could just filter out. Like, I just want to play with PlayStation players. I want to play with my friend who has a PlayStation. That's it. I don't want to play with this PC dude who probably doesn't know what soap is. Probably hasn't seen what he probably like. What color is grass? Purple. You haven't been outside in a year. I'm like, okay, alrighty. So you probably smell like cottage cheese.
Jesus fuck.
You're probably fat. I mean, I'm fat. It's like, but anyways, like that's not the point. But like, let me just filter out who I want to play crossplay with. That would be awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and same goes for PlayStation. Want to play with Xbox players only? Let them do that. PC players that want to play with both of us? Let us go. No. Like, go play amongst yourselves. Because PC players have ruined Warzone, bro. Like, why do you think Warzone?
They've ruined first-person shooters in general.
Yeah, I was gonna say like first-person shooters,
Fortnite, all that.
At least Fortnite has decent anti-cheat. And
somewhat. They also, you have to think about it this way. Fortnite is just a bunch of little kids.
But I would say a lot of the developers also watch streamers.
Yeah.
And so they see you cheat and they go, yep, don't ban.
They do the whole Leonardo thing.
I don't think Activision has that.
No.
That's why Warzone it was just a cesspool of bullshit.
Oh yeah. It still is a cesspool of bullshit. That's why fucking GTA Online is a cesspool
Warzone
of bullshit.
2 isn't as bad.
Yet. It just came out.
Yeah, that's the thing.
It just came out.
Yeah, it just came out, what, like last month?
Mm-hmm.
So, give it some time. People start hacking.
Oh yeah.
That
too. Why the fuck do you have to hack in a game?
Like,
you really have nothing else to do, dog?
You want to know why? Because they a bunch of goat mouth mammy fuckers.
God damn. But you literally, think about it, bro. You really have nothing else to do except hack into a game so that way you can prove that you're better than somebody else?
And then your dumbasses are too stupid to, like, cover up your tracks.
Right.
And then you show, I'm not hacking, and then you see they have, like, two screens, and you see, like, a yellow box show up on one screen, you're like, you fucking idiot.
Dumbass.
It's
like, dude.
Oh, you have aimbot on. No, I don't.
It's so stupid, dog. It's so fucking dumb. And that's why I don't fuck with Warzone. I really don't fuck with Warzone for that. But
if Warzone had better anti-cheat, I'd probably play Warzone more.
Right. But
I'll play for the LOLs because that proximity chat is the best thing to happen.
Shit is pretty fucking funny. I'm not gonna lie. I haven't fucked with the new Warzone yet. Mm-hmm. But at some point I probably will get on it. But I don't know. And I mean, going back to my point about the whole like single player and online thing, it's like, yes, everyone's like, yeah, but there's games out there that just have strictly single player. I get that. Spider-Man, Pokemon, God of War, Miles Morales. I get it. I understand.
Spider-Man might have a multiplayer feature, so you.
Why?
No. That way, you and your homies can swing around like like Wind and Pixies and shit. I don't know.
I guess.
That'd be cool.
That's something.
I mean, swinging around with your like a social aspect, just swinging with your homies,
just hanging out,
and then doing crimes.
Okay, but here's the thing: there's couch co-op too.
Exactly.
I fuck with couch co-op.
That's what I'm saying. I think that's what it's gonna be: couch co-op.
Okay, that makes sense. It's like okay, well, without online, you wouldn't be able to play online campaigns. I get that. I understand that, but again, make that an option. You don't have to have it as there's no like. I shouldn't turn a game on like. What's a good example? Like a single player game. I shouldn't turn a game on.
Elden Ring. Let's go with that. Elden Ring has
Far Cry.
Oh, good old Far Cry.
I'll use Far Cry 6 as an example. I should have to when I get into Far Cry, I want to be able to play it by myself, and they do a really good job of that. Yeah. Because when you go into the settings and you go, oh hey, do you want to enable co-op? And I go, yeah, sure. I'll shoot an invite to Chris. He can join me. That's the perfect example of what it does. Yeah. They give you the option. They don't throw it onto you, and then you be like, well, now I got to find a way to turn it off. Otherwise, some random's going to join my game.
Elden Ring is good, too, because like you don't have to play online. You can turn that off.
I know. And that's where I can hear it now. A lot of people are saying
But I like playing Elden Ring online because people might leave like a funny note like, try finger, butthole. Yeah, that shit is funny. No matter how many times I see it, I laugh every time. But you also get some handy-ass advice. Like, I warn people, like, hey, there's a powerful foe ahead. Just want to let you know. And, like, you'll get, like, a whole bunch of appraisal. They're like, yep, good looks, bro. Like, good, thank you for looking out. Mm-hmm. Especially for, like, Elden Ring is a lot of people, including myself, it's their first Souls game. Mm-hmm. And if you know anything about Souls games, there is no easy mode. It's just stuck on fuck you.
It's just stuck on fuck you.
Like, that's what it is. So, the newcomers, I'm like, all right, man, look, you're probably just now getting here. There's a big-ass boss down there. Just want to let you know. Hopefully you try fire. won't let you know.
Or you do this, or I mean, there's other games that do it too, where they have the option of, like, you get into the game, you're playing the story, and then like they have the option to turn on the online gameplay. There are games out there. I'm not saying that there's not. There's a lot of games that I play that you can go in and be like, I want to play with Chris today, so let me turn on my online co-op, and then I'll have Chris come and play it. Right. It's like it takes two. It takes two. You can play by yourself, but.
Nah, I think you need co-op for It Takes Two.
No, because I think you can play It Takes Two by yourself. I don't think it forces you to play with somebody else.
I think you have to play.
I don't know. We'd have to fact check that.
You have to play either with your friends or online with somebody.
We'd have to fact check that. But, you know, and it gets to the point where it's like, what's another example?
Speaking of Elden Ring.
Borderlands. Borderlands is a really good example of that. Because Borderlands, I can go into the game, do it all by myself. I can go in there, do what I need to do, all by myself. Perfectly fine. But if I'm like, if Chris is like, hey man, I'm stuck on this one part, I could just join his lobby. And guess what? We can make it private so nobody else can join us. Yeah. And nobody fucks it up. So it's like, me personally, I like to have a very private, solid, quiet game session with my friends, and I don't like playing with fucking randoms. I just don't. I don't fuck with randoms. I just don't.
Nah. I mean, randoms can be cool sometimes. Sometimes.
Like Handicap Muslim.
That shit. I hope he's doing okay. Backstory for those, because I don't want. It was Forza Horizon 4. I just came out of the garage at the festival, and some dude was sitting there, and his name was Handicapped Muslim.
Or who was that dude that we were playing with in Battlefield 5?
Crispy Chicken Boy.
Crispy Chicken Boy? That man was a fucking legend.
You would be dying.
And this man would. He's coming, and he just
He just hits you with that needle, and
then he just disappears. And I'm out, and I'm like,
where'd you go?
like,
damn, where'd you go, bro? And like, I would get down again and just here we go again. You're good.
Man was sent from the heavens, and he just don't you run from me, little nigga.
I think we should probably start landing this plane.
No, because we haven't even revealed who fucking won the Game Awards. That was the whole point. But we went down the rabbit hole of how shitty gaming is.
I mean, for those who don't know, Elden Ring won Game of the Year.
Who else was gonna win fucking Game of the Year? It was gonna be. It was close. Game of the game.
I was like,
God of War was up there.
God of War was up there. It was gonna come down to God of War or Elden Ring. And you know,
Horizon Zero Dawn was up there too, and Stray.
So the nominees were Plague Tale Requiem, Elden Ring, which won, God of War, Horizon Forbidden West, Stray, and Xenoblade Chronicles 3.
You know what's funny? These are all single player games too.
Exactly. Well, not Elden Ring. Elden Ring.
I mean, but it's the option.
You have the option.
You have the option, yes.
And so, Best Game Direction also went to Elden Ring because it was pretty fucking dope.
It was pretty fucking dope.
How would you know? You didn't play the fucking game.
I watched it.
I was like,
I watched it. It's a pretty game. You know what I'm saying?
The best narrative was God of War Ragnarok, which I agree. And there was really no upsets. Like, people, the games that
actually, no, there was that. A game that upset me was, and I always saying this, but best action game was Splatoon.
Interesting.
But it beat out Call of Duty, and it was best action game.
So here's the thing about Call of Duty. That's not an upset for me. Call of Duty is cut dry. It really does not do anything to push the initiative outside of Warzone, because Warzone is basically its own game because it's free.
That point, make it its own thing.
That's like Warzone. Warzone basically is. You can download just Warzone.
No, because you have to. Because remember when Vanguard came out, you had to download Modern Warfare in 2019.
Hear me out though. If you go into the store and just download Vanguard, don't download Vanguard. That game was shit. You download just Warzone, it will let you play it just as Warzone.
I don't know, bro, because when I tried to play just Warzone, it made me download Modern Warfare 2, and then I had to play Warzone.
Yeah, I don't understand why, but it's basically its own game. It's a separate entity. If you go to your Xbox and go to the free games, it's in the free games section. Because it's free to play.
Yeah.
But outside of Warzone, Call of Duty really doesn't do anything to push.
I mean, how long have we been doing the whole Captain Price storyline?
Right.
They've been doing the same fucking shit.
Yeah, the campaigns. So the Warzone and campaign are the only two things they really try to push the initiative on. Like
They really don't
2019,
change much
like
of the
2019,
game.
the dark missions, the night vision missions.
Those were pretty dope.
That was new. I was like, oh, this is new.
Can we bring back night vision maps, please?
We'll see. But outside of the multiplayer, there's nothing new. So that's why I'm like, when Splatoon beat it, I was like, yeah, I saw that coming.
It won. I think Splatoon won best multiplayer game too.
Yeah, I was like, God damn it, Siri. Anyways, Splatoon. I'm not surprised that Splatoon won. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Best performance, Christopher Judge as in God of War. Yeah, he deserved that. He deserved it.
Mm-hmm.
Best indie game, Stray. Again, they deserved it.
Yeah, they did.
Best debut, and this is the first debut for the studio. And Stray wins. Yeah, back-to-back wins.
It's a huge.
That's
yeah,
a huge
dude,
win.
Stray was a huge.
Best mobile game, Marvel Snap. Never played Marvel. I don't really play mobile.
It beat out Genshin Impact.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what Marvel Snap is.
How did Diablo Immortal even make?
Ew, why?
How do you even get nominated?
Fuck no,
That's
dog.
gross. Best community support, Final Fantasy 14 Online. Absolutely, that makes sense because Final Fantasy's fan base is fucking huge.
Dude, yeah.
I'm like, best VR. I don't really do VR like that. So Moss Book 2, good for them.
Yeah, whatever.
Whatever. Innovation and accessibility. God of
That
War.
was God of War. I watched
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Again, so to make best action game, Bayonetta 3, fair.
Oh yeah, it was Bayo. It was
That
Bayo.
was Bayonetta. Again, that game pushes the narrative.
Can we talk about how everyone was upset about Bayo, about how the voice actors changed because she wasn't getting paid, and everyone was like, well,
She lied. She lied.
Yeah, I saw that, and I was like, you know, she lied.
She
right?
lied. You lied. You're just like Papa. You understand that now because you actually binge watch Stranger Things. Best RPG, Elden Ring. Fuck yeah. Oh yeah.
Who's the nominees?
Live Alive. Live
Alive. Yeah, Live Alive. Yeah, I know.
Pokemon Legends Arceus. Triangle Strategy and Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Yeah. You know, best fighting game, Multiverses. Fair. Literally, Multiverses what was it? The pre-launch, the beta, whatever.
Oh, dude, it was
It had
successful.
1 million plus.
It was so successful.
Yeah, so I'm like, that deserved to win.
Bro, you know what's crazy? People were saying that Multiverse died. I'm like, there's still tons of people playing it.
Right?
And they're adding characters to it. The game literally just came out earlier this year.
Best family game, Kirby and the Forgotten Land. Yeah.
That just crashes to my house.
Best sport and racing game. Now, Gran Turismo 7. Well, here's the thing. Out of all of the nominations...
No, here's my thing. This is why I'm pissed. How the fuck did Forza not get nominated?
They probably didn't submit.
What?
They probably didn't submit, that's all. So yeah, like what you have F1.
That was the only one that I was pissed about.
F1 22, FIFA, NBA 2K, Ollie. Yeah, Gran Turismo was winning that in the landslide.
I actually was shocked because I thought 2K was gonna win it because how big of a fan base 2K is.
Nah, bro, no. Also, the amount of hatred the fan base has towards 2K, like because riding 2K, fuck riding 2K.
I always forget Gran Turismo exists because they're like, oh, and I have a personal gripe with Gran Turismo, and I'm gonna air it out for a second.
Go ahead.
Gran Turismo was great. It was cool. It's a great simulation racing game. Let's just call it what it is. But there's so many other racing games that shit on it. Like, continue.
Yeah.
I could go down that whole rabbit hole.
The most anticipated game, which this one kind of shocked me, but at the same time it didn't. The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom.
What do you mean shocked you? You know how excited people are for...
Over Hogwarts Legacy?
No. Yes. Do you know how excited people are for Breath of the Wild 2?
Resident Evil 4? The remake?
The only reason why people aren't excited about that is because it's just a redo of another game. That's why people aren't excited about it. People are excited about it because it's Resident Evil 4.
I was going to say the reason
60 frames per second.
The reason I'm also surprised Starfield didn't win, because Starfield was supposed to be multi-platform, and Xbox was like, hey Sony, yeah. Fuck
no.
Like,
no, and here's the thing too. Anytime someone mentions Starfield, they're like, shut the fuck up.
And they were like, and the people were like, we wanted Starfield on PlayStation. And Xbox was like, remember what you told us about Spider-Man? Yeah, just buy an Xbox. You ragged it, bitch.
Don't feel too good now, does it?
Best adaptation, Arcane League of Legends.
Adaptation was movie to game.
Yeah, I know. I was like, I'm surprised.
I was like, Arcane Legends beat out Cyberpunk?
That's what I said. I was like, huh.
What?
Again, but I'm not. It's not an upset. So that was basically the
I don't know, bro.
award show.
Cyberpunk. If it wasn't for Cyberpunk Edgerunner, Cyberpunk would have still been in the shitter. But
true.
I also agree with you because Arcane is for fucking League of Legends, and League of Legends fan base is weird.
And it's massive.
And it's huge.
It's still massive.
Bro, you have Porter
and
Robinson
racist.
and fucking Lil Nas X doing collabs for that game.
Yeah, it's
Crazy.
huge. But yes, that's pretty much the award show. Those who didn't watch it, like I said, not really a lot of upsets and surprises there. So
Death Stranding got nominated for something too.
Ew, no, it didn't.
I thought it did.
No,
I thought it won something.
Absolutely not.
They're making a sequel. They're making a
They're
fucking.
making a sequel.
They're making a sequel. It's just Delivery Boy on space. In
yeah,
space. Like,
pretty much.
no. But anyway, speaking of 2023, I am very excited for 2023. Because we start off 2023 with some spooks. Do you know what those spooks are, Chris?
Sure, what is
It's Dead Space.
Oh, yeah.
I get to see Dead Space in 60 frames per second, and I get to relive the pain that was the first Dead Space. I'm super excited for that. And it comes out on my birthday.
Nice.
And I'm super excited about it. So if somebody wants to give me a birthday present, I would highly enjoy it. Thank you very much. And then, 3 months later, guess what we get, Chris? We get Resident Evil 4.
Yeah.
I'm so excited for it.
I bet you
I
will.
can't wait.
You know what?
I get to run away from the Chainsaw Man in 4K.
All right. I was gonna say, don't we also get Star Wars in March?
Oh, the new Fallen Order game.
Yeah, the new Jedi Survivor, which I'm excited for that one. The first one was fucking phenomenal.
I'm not playing if there ain't no Rick Ross niggas in it.
Stop talking. that was a good one. I'm excited for that. Hogwarts Legacy. I'm not a big.
I'm not a Harry Potter guy, so I don't care.
But
apparently that game's everyone was waiting for that game for the last like 10 years.
Yeah, we're also getting Dead Island 2.
Oh yeah. You know what, bro? I'm tired of zombie games.
I'm definitely tired of zombie
I know I just said I like Resident Evil, but that's
really
not.
not.
That's not. I'm talking about like Dead Island and fucking
Dying
Light, like those zombies. Because Resident Evil is like they're zombies, but they're not. They're like
they're effective.
I can't get into that because then we'll be here for like 3 hours because I gotta explain all of it.
I gotta be at work in like.
And like it's just this whole thing. But I'm so tired of zombie games, bro. I was never a big zombie guy in the first place. I just never like it's the same thing. Okay, you go out and it's the same plot too. Okay, this virus broke out. Turn everybody into the zombies. Now you got to get to this save point. Kill a bunch of zombies. Get to the save point. Kill a bunch of zombies. Like it's so boring. That's just me. I don't like it. I don't like it. Gets really repetitive.
Yeah,
you know?
it's very repetitive.
That's why I stopped playing Back 4 Blood. Like it was cool, but guess what the whole thing was? Get to the save point. Kill a bunch of zombies. Get to the save point. Cutscene. Get to a bunch of zombies. Like it's just.
That's why I stopped playing Dying Light because it was like, you want to help the peacekeepers or the survivors? Neither, because everybody in the city is a bunch of dickheads.
Literally, dog. The story for fucking Dying Light. Oh my god.
That's so convoluted,
dude.
And Aiden's the most dislikable character I've ever played in my whole life.
He has no personality.
None. He has the personality of a fucking wet sock.
Jesus Christ. I mean, you're not wrong.
But, yeah,
I mean, speaking of worst games of 2023, you might as well go about it. Dying Light, honestly, one of the worst games of 2023. I didn't enjoy it. It was cool. I beat it. 2022. I enjoyed it. Don't get me wrong.
I wouldn't say it's cool. The worst, but it's not.
It wasn't. It was
to me. It's like I'll beat it once and I'm cool.
Right. There was a lot of games that I
lost interest in Dying Light 2.
That's fair.
Because it was just like climb this tower.
It also didn't help that you couldn't play with us.
No. Here's the plot of Dying Light 2. Run across this city. Climb this tower. Do this for these guys. Cutscene. Kill zombies. Climb this tower. Kill renegades. Climb this tower. Kill renegades. Climb this tower. How many towers do I have to climb?
Run from the thing. Run from the dark. Don't get caught at night. Otherwise, you're gonna be running from more zombies. Like
right. Don't get caught by the screamers. Oh, get into the UV light. I'm like,
yeah, it was.
How does the UV light stop me from turning into a zombie? Wouldn't that work on, I don't know, vampires?
It was not. I'm not gonna lie, bro. It was a bad fucking game. I can't think of.
I was like, we waited how long for this?
Yeah. There was a lot of games that flopped majorly this year that I played that I was just like, I'm not doing it. I'm good. Right. I'm not like Deathloop. I'm good. Didn't like it. Unpopular opinion. Didn't care for it. It was great for what it was, but I think I lost interest in Deathloop too. Like I liked the concept. It was a great concept, but they just didn't deliver it the right way.
Man,
right. I was like, I'm over it. I'm cool, bro. I don't want to do that. It just wasn't my thing, dog. I just wasn't feeling it. That's fine. What else was out that was just kind of underwhelming?
You're right. 2042 came out last year. I just felt like it came out this year. And
That was right. Yeah, 2042.
Oh
yeah.
god, it's still bad.
It's still bad. It's
How?
still a bad game.
I mean, I granted, shout out to DICE for trying to fix it. I respect developers who try to fix their game.
Mm-hmm.
I really do. And now
I'm saying no. And disclaimer: DICE, not EA. Continue.
Yeah, yeah. I know DICE is it's a subsidized of EA, but
they care about
their games.
Here's another one: Halo. Didn't really care for Halo.
I didn't like the battle pass system.
Didn't like it. Didn't care for it.
Again, microtransactions will ruin a game. For me.
Because here's the thing with Halo: you couldn't even level up when you got the battle pass. It was what, $10? Fine.
Yeah.
That's not the problem.
You had to
problem was you had to do some of the most dumbest objections to get advanced into the battle pass.
Which was like,
and I was so, especially if you didn't have fucking time to do all that shit.
Right, like we got to play 20 matches of Fiesta. I'm like, bro, no.
And then and of course, the Fiesta was always bullshit. Because guess what? You ran into tryhards who had the fucking rocket launcher, or they had the fucking laser sword, the brute hammer, and now you can play the game.
And your team gets fucking pistols and thanks, bro.
Right, and now you just went 2 and fucking 46 because the guy just shot him.
But they don't have a win-loss record like Call of Duty does. But you have to just muddle through so many meaningless objectives to level up the battle pass. It took me weeks to get that samurai skin.
Oh,
anyways,
God.
Anyways,
so stupid.
Anyways.
And then Overwatch.
Oh my God, Overwatch 2 it should have just been an update.
Don't call it Overwatch 2. Fuck.
It should have just been.
It should have just been called Overwatch.
It should have just been an upgrade to the first game. That's it.
And just kept adding. Like, we knew Overwatch was dead because nobody was playing Overwatch, which is fine. Then they went,
Overwatch League. Nobody was playing.
Nobody was playing Overwatch. And then they went, well, shit, no one's playing our game. So how about this? How about we make it Overwatch 2?
Uh-huh.
But hear me out. It's like, oh, we're going to add a story mode? Fuck no. You know what we're going to do? We're just going to make the same exact game and just try to add some more maps and some more characters.
Really,
Wait,
bro?
so you're not going to add anything else to the game?
Nope.
No.
Genius.
You're not going to add that story mode that everybody's been wanting since the game came out?
No.
Why would we?
Nah, we're cool.
We're good. Like, we're fucking dickheads. This is why I can't stand fucking Blizzard. Like, you really are going to sit there and tell your fucking audience that, like, oh yeah, here's Overwatch 2. Then we get super excited about it, and you're like, sweet. We finally get to, like, we know all this lore and all these fucking trailers for all these characters. We're going to have a super sick story mode. Yeah, about that? We're not giving you that. We're not giving you any of that. You know what we are going to give you, though? More maps, a more convoluted battle pass, and more characters that you can't play unless you buy the battle pass for a game that's free. What?
Yeah. But all in all, there was a lot of good for the gaming world. There's a lot of bad.
There was a lot of good. There was a lot of bad. I can't wait for 2023. 2023 is gonna have a lot of great games. I cannot wait.
Go to bed. I'm tired.
No, 2023 had a really great game, or a really great year for gaming. It's going to be a great year for gaming, I should say. And I'm excited, especially for Resident Evil.
So excited.
Yeah, I mean, 2022 was really good. I think that it was one of the best years of gaming that we had, like I was saying in the beginning.
So far.
It was one of the best years that we had. You know, Miles Morales comes out, or not Miles Morales, Spider-Man 2.
Spider-Man 2 is actually coming out sooner than I thought.
Yeah, it was.
I thought we were going to get it like late 2023, early 2024. They're like, oh, nope, you're probably getting like September, I think.
I don't know, I didn't look at the date. But
I can look at the date real fast.
You know, we're getting a lot of great stuff. You know, a lot of games that are out now are going to be adding more stuff. I'm sure Call of Duty is going to be adding some more things.
I think we're going to get Season 2 soon.
Yeah. I think we're going to get Season 2 of Call of Duty. That'll be nice. We'll see how that goes.
Right.
But yeah. I mean, Pokemon.
Yeah.
We haven't even talked about Nintendo at all tonight.
Because they're just chilling.
I mean, Nintendo kind of does just chill, but Nintendo's one of those things, they move low-key. Like, granted, their whole, like, licensing thing is kind of shit, but Nintendo moves mad low-key.
Yeah, so we're getting Spider-Man 2 in the fall.
Oh,
so that could be blanket term, like October, November, December-ish.
Yeah. Did you say September?
Yeah, it's September.
It's kind of a shame, because I kind of wanted it to come out at the same time as Spider-Verse 2.
Yeah,
but we're not getting that. So it's okay.
It's okay, though.
But, yeah, I mean, Oh, Monster Hunter Rise is coming to the consoles.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, because Capcom hates their fan bases, it's not gonna be crossplay. It's not gonna be cross save. So if I want to play with Chris, I have to start all the way over.
Right.
Which is a damn shame. But it is what it is.
Bro, I'm tired. In the shit.
So, yeah, I mean, we had a great year. And we're doing a lot of great stuff for the podcast, too. And you know where to find us on our socials.
Oh, yeah.
And you know who else is going to have a great year? Kevin Hart. And you know who's already starting to have a great year going into 2023 because he just released Finally Famous again on Spotify?
Chief Keef. President Sosa.
All hail Sosa.
And Almighty Soul's coming out later this month, too.
But music we already did. So y'all have a great night. Peace, love, and hair grease.
もうちょっとキスをしたのに